How did you do at Pick'ems for week 3 in the National Football League?
Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes?
Subscribe to the members of ISN.
What's going on, guys? My name is Derek, and this is the Gridiron Blitz. Be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell if you enjoy the video, because here we do all things football. Well, it's Wednesday, and we're going to do the not-so-successful video of NFL Pick'ems. This is my first year doing it. Each week is getting better and better. You can't expect something to just pop off early on, but each week is getting better, and that's really all I could hope for. But we are going to look into the week 3 matchups and see how I did there, and then we'll go on to the week 4 and give you my pick'em predictions. So let's get into the video. Here's my week 3 prediction, and I thought I did way worse than I did actually. I wind up going 11-4-1. The one tie obviously being the Cincinnati Bengals and Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, just two miserable teams. But here is where I went wrong in my pick'em. I took the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Miami Dolphins, and then I took the Washington football team over the Cleveland Browns. Here's my tie, Cincinnati. You guys can see that. Let's scroll down a little bit. I took the Los Angeles Chargers over the Carolina Panthers. They were losing, so I picked them. And here, last but not least, I took the Arizona Cardinals over the Detroit Lions. Every other team was a win. Even the Chicago Bears, I had even forgot that I picked them to win that game, but they had to do it in miracle fashion. So at the end of week 3, these are my matchups. We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers 3-0 leading the AFC North. The AFC South, we have the Indianapolis Colts at 3-0. We have the AFC East with the Buffalo Bills at 3-0, and we have the Kansas City Chiefs at 3-0. That was the game that it was tough for me to pick, but it wound up being not too tough at all. Lamar Jackson only had 97 passing yards, so that was an abysmal performance by him. And then the NFC North, I have the Green Bay Packers at 2-1, leading that. The Carolina Panthers at 2-1. The miserable NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys at 2-1, and the Arizona Cardinals at 3-0. Now, let's get into this week's pick'em. Now, we're going to start with the NFC because I think we've done NFC, AFC, and then NFC versus AFC. So we're going to go back. Oh, boy. First on the slate, I've got to pick my team. Now, I'm going to go more in depth tomorrow. I'm conflicted here, but I got to make a choice, and I feel like my heart is telling me to pick the Saints, but I'm going to pick the Detroit Lions to win that game at home. The New Orleans Saints are coming off of a 2-game losing streak. The Detroit Lions have just broke an 11-game losing streak, and this is going to be a good game, but if we can contain Alvin Kamara, then we can win this game. Drew Brees just doesn't look the same. I don't know why, but we'll get into that mostly tomorrow. Arizona at Carolina. I'm going to pick the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray does not throw 3 interceptions, and they win that game. The New York Giants at LA Rams. I'm going to pick the Rams to win that game. The Giants are without Saquon Barkley. It's going to be another flailing season for them. No offense to the Giants fans, but, that's just how it's going to be. Philadelphia at San Francisco with their backup quarterback. San Francisco put a smackdown on the team that they just played, and I'm going to pick them to win that game. This game right here, Atlanta going to Green Bay, a no-brainer right there. Arizona is horrendous this year. They can score a lot of points, but they can't stop anybody, and I predict them to lose that game. That kind of is busted because now Green Bay is going to be 4-0. I'm so sick of the Green Bay Packers. All right, now let's move to the AFC. This is going to be a miserable showdown. We get one of these each week. This week it's the Denver Broncos at the New York Jets. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos to win that game. Jacksonville at Cincinnati. I have to keep going for Joe Burrow until he gets his first win. I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals to win that game. That's going to be tough. Now, this game here is going to be postponed. Breaking news just came out about an hour ago that 4 Tennessee players tested positive for COVID-19. So they're going to postpone this game to either Monday Night Football or Tuesday Night Football, which will be, my guess is it'll be Tuesday due to the fact that the 2 time zones will conflict. So that way we can have equal viewership on both games. So I think that this one's going to be tough. I'm going to pick the Tennessee Titans to win this game at home, either Monday night or Tuesday night. New England at Kansas City. Kansas City cannot be stopped right now. This is easy for me. Kansas City, I will be doing that game. I might be doing that game. I'll let you guys know. Sunday might be an all-day stream, but it depends on if this old man can handle it. If I do, we'll be going all day on Sunday, including the Sunday night game. Buffalo at Las Vegas. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills to win this game. I just love what they do, and I love Josh Allen. I think Buffalo is the real deal. We just got to keep an eye out for them to see what they have near the end of the season. The Indianapolis Colts at the Chicago Bears. Nick Foles is now the starting quarterback. It's already been named. I'm going to pick the Indianapolis Colts. I'm sorry. I just got to do it. The LA Chargers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to take the Buccaneers to win that game. Cleveland versus Dallas. Yikes. Nick Chubb. Eesh. I don't know. I'm going to take Dallas to win that game. Seattle and Miami, just no-brainer. I'm going to take Seattle to win that game. Baltimore at Washington. I'll take Baltimore to win that game. And Minnesota and Houston. Yikes. This is going to be a nightmare game. 2-0-3. Surprising 0-3 teams. Yeesh. Who do I go for? I've got to go for Houston. I got to go for Houston, man. Wow, somebody has to win this game. The Houston Texans are the rumor was that they were looking at Earl Thomas, but I think he left with no deal. They canceled the meeting. And then they're also looking at Antonio Brown. So, but even if they get those 2 gentlemen, I don't expect either one of them to play. So here are my week 3 pick'ems. That will put me with Baltimore leading the AFC North at 3-1. The undefeated Tennessee Titans leading the AFC South at 4-1. The Buffalo Bills are also 4-0, leading the AFC East, with the Kansas City Chiefs leading the AFC West at 4-0. If we go over to the NFC North, the Green Bay Packers, I have them as 3-1 over leading the NFC North. The NFC South, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 3-1. The Dallas Cowboys at 3-1, leading the NFC East. And the NFC West, the Arizona Cardinals at 4-0. But we know that obviously that's not right. So let me know in the comments below, what was your record for last week? Who do you have this week as well? And how are you doing overall? With that being said, my name is Derek, and this is the Gridiron Blitz. You guys, to take care of yourself, be safe, because I want to see you in the next video.